Hello, this is Dr. Mink, and this is a short tutorial to get you started creating your first Microsoft Visual C++ project for this class. Now this is something you can come back to time and time again, but we will go over this in class step by step by step, but I'm sure first time you do this, you might not have access to me. It might be 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night, and hopefully this will help you. So you've already downloaded Microsoft Visual C++ 2010 Express version from Microsoft.com. It's free, easy, very user-friendly. So we start that application, and you want to select File, New, Project. We're going to work on a new project. All the projects that we work on in this class are going to be CLR empty projects. They're going to be empty. And we will then add components to them. CLR stands for Common Language Runtime, which we'll talk about in depth in class. So you pick that option, and we'll just give it a name, test start. You want to make sure, and I believe this is the default, create a directory for the solution, and you'll find a directory called test start on your storage drive. And then you want to come down to the folder for source files, right click, select add a new item, and we're going to add a C++ source code file. Click on that option, and it will create a file with the name you give it. I'm going to give it a name right now, .cpp. I think I called it test start. You don't necessarily have to choose the same name as the project, but I find from an organizational standpoint, it keeps things in order. I select add. Then you see here is your C++ source code file where we can start typing in. Whoops. And I have some code. I just happen to paste it into or copy it into the clipboard. And this is where you would type include IOStream using namespace standard, any other libraries you wanted to include, and then you would start int main, which is your main program, and etc., etc., etc. At any point in time, you can come over to File, select Save All, and that will save all of the files that are part of this project, and we'll talk about them in depth in class. There's too much complexity to discuss the whole file system in this short video tutorial. But if I now go to Documents, and I chose to put all of my Visual Studio 2010 projects under my Documents folder. Go to Projects, and I go down here, and there's Test Start that was created. Well, it's August 14th. I'm preparing for classes that start in a couple weeks. And click on Test Start, and there is the solution file, and there's the C++ source code file, and we will talk about all of this in depth in class. Thanks for watching, and I hope this is useful.